Hey YouTubers, welcome to my channel. My name is Sonora Artis. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, welcome, and if you aren't, welcome back. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today I will be doing a fill-in on my client, a refill, revamp, whatever you like to call it. These are her natural nails under the acrylic. This set prior to was not done by me. I'm just filling her in. She's an older woman. She's very simple. She don't like a lot going on with her nails, so I'm not doing much. I'm just literally giving her a refill. And the products I'm using today are Mia's Secret. I'm using the Mia's Secret monomer and also the multi-balance pink Mia's Secret acrylic powder from them as well. I have already prepped her with IBD grip primer, and I had used a dehydrator on her nails too. I think that was just from Mia's Secret as well. So yeah, I'm just going in and just refilling, the areas that need attention from the acrylic. And when you do this, you just want to lightly stroke it. As you can see how I placed the bead down close to the cuticle but not directly on it, and I'm just gently patting and stroking it down and cleaning up her sidewalls. That's what you want to do. You don't want to, overdo it. You want to check the nail as you just see me do. You just see me check the nail to see where I needed more product. You just want to keep it nice and consistent. And just gently do it. Apply the bead, stroke it, pat it. We'll pat it first into place and stroke it down. And you see how I just took a bead and I placed it up at that cuticle. That's what you want to do. You don't want it touching though, because that will cause lifting. And also don't forget to take the edge of your brush and clean around that cuticle area, because if not, and if there's product there, you will get lifting, and that is a guarantee. I can guarantee you get lifting, girl. So save yourself. My client cut herself earlier before coming here, so that's the band-aid. We're going to keep that on. She asked me if I wanted her to remove it. I declined. Let's just keep it nice and clean and sanitary. And it's just basically the same process over and over again. When it comes to refilling, you just want to apply what's needed and just bring the strength back into the nails. She likes them square and short, and I never do square, and I really never do short. So this was like okay, I took her because she needed her nails done, and a friend of mine had recommended her to me, but she don't like the stuff I like to do. However, I was able to convince her to come back and let me freak her nails off for her, do some designs for her, do some inlays, a lot of acrylic coloring and marbling. So she agreed, and she said she's down to do it. My client is 52, and I'm like, girl, you fancy. You don't need to, just be getting these square nails with gel polish. I don't even remember the last time I polished someone's nails besides it being the top coat. So I didn't record that part. I just record the filling part. But yeah, you see me checking her sides, making sure everything's smooth and filled in when you see me turning her fingers. That's very important. You want to continue to rotate those fingers to work for you. You want to see every angle, because it could look so great from the barrel of the nail, looking at it from your top view, and you'll think everything's fine, but as soon as you turn to the side, it'll be lumpy or missing spots, and that's when you just want to take the opportunity to rotate and get a good glance at the work that you're doing. That way you don't have to go back in, or you might make the mistake of waiting too long, and then all of a sudden you like, oh my gosh, your nails is lumpy, and you are at the end, you done already shaped them and everything. It's just a mess. So I recommend that you just pay attention and do it right the first time. So yep, you see me just cleaning around the cuticle. That is really important, guys. So you'll always see me cleaning up my work. And I just applied that bead right where her I would say the tip, but it's not a tip. The old acrylic was meeting her natural nail, as I would do a tip. Like when a tip meets his natural nail, I applied the bead there, and then I stroked it down and I added another one up closer to the cuticle and just blended that on down as well. Now I'm just checking the nail to see where is any acrylic needed at, and I needed a little bit down at the tip, so I added some down further down the tip. Yep. Same thing for this one. Apply the bead where the old acrylic had grown out to, and you already have, filed it down to and stroke it down. Build your apex. Your apex should be closer to the cuticle, mid-nail, which is what you see is going on here. One thing about me though, guys, and I don't know if it's just me, you tell me, do you guys like revamping other people's work? Like, do you like going behind other nail techs? Because I freaking hate it. Like, I hate the prior shape. Like, I tried to work with it. She's very sensitive when it comes down to filing anyway. So she likes a soft file, soft shaping, which is what she has now. But I really wanted to soak her nails off, but she just didn't have the time, and her heart was really just set on a refill. So that's just what we did. But I told her, I said, when you come back, we're gonna soak these off and you're gonna get a fresh set and it's gonna be nice. So she agreed. After I showed her the work that I do, she was all in. She's like, oh my God, these are beautiful. Like, and I'm like, yeah, girl, we don't do this anymore. But yeah, she was very sweet, and I really enjoyed doing her nails. We chatted the whole time. I just had paused. Well, I muted it so you guys can't hear that. But do you see how gentle I am stroking this acrylic down, guys? That's how gentle you want to be. And it's sped up. It's not in real time, but you can still tell that I'm not being aggressive. I'm just lightly patting and stroking it. That is very crucial, because you don't want to place that product and you end up wasting that product. Because if you brush too hard, you're just going to brush off all that product that you put on there, and that's a waste of money and a waste of time. So do it gentle and clean up your mess. Always cleaning up behind myself, always. And excuse my camera, y'all. I'm really trying to get more into being able to record better for you guys. I had so many videos that I could have started out my channel with, and the angles and everything was horrible. So I invested in an overhead camera holder, and it's working out better for me. I just have to I guess I just place it better next time. But it was my first time using this one. The other one, I just got rid of it. So yeah, now that her acrylic's done, I'm going to reshape them just to refresh the shape. She is square. She's really a soft square. She's not a very sharp square. So we just do what your client wants. Don't don't be aggressive with them. Sometimes you have to just have the mindset that the customer is always right. But just, still, make them look nice, but respect their wishes. Respect their wishes, y'all. So I'm sorry you guys can't see that, but you will be able to see shortly. I'm just going down vertically on her thumb to kind of straighten out that free edge, but very lightly, very gentle. Everything is gentle. Nothing here is aggressive or hard. This is a soft filing going on. It's more to just bring a little more detail to her nails, but not to... Okay, how do I explain this? And let me know if you guys understand this. You know how you would regularly do a set and you will be going in with the file, trying to make it nice and crisp. Okay, that's what you usually would do. In this case, my client don't want that. I don't know why. I'm not going to ask her. This was her first time coming to me. And I just, I want to respect her. So she's getting a soft file. She don't want that crispy shape. She feel like it's too sharp. And she didn't want it too rounded. She just wanted what she wanted, y'all. So respect your clients and give them what they're asking for. It's only right. Once again, I'm so sorry about the angle, you guys. I'm really going to work on it. I think my next tutorial will be showing you guys how to remove your stones and to do a soak off, because that's what's going to be going on with my nails. As you can see, my polish and stuff, I was what I was doing was I had took some stones off already, and y'all, my gel wasn't dry, and I had seen a little bubble in it, so I was peeling it off, and you can see underneath that is my acrylic color. But I'm just going to soak this off finally and just get a new set, and I will let you guys see that. So another thing you guys need, and is very important, is a drill, electric file, and a drill bit. So I'm going around her cuticles, as you can see, and down her nail. I really don't have to do too much filing because my nails are smooth, thank God. But that is more so me going around her cuticle to make sure there isn't any product on her skin and just sealing it in. That way my client does not have lifting. And even though she doesn't have fake nails underneath her acrylic, she could still get lifting. So you guys want to pay attention to that cuticle area. It's very crucial because that's the make or break of the nails, period. So if you got lifting, if you got product on that skin and you didn't seal around that cuticle like you should have, you just might as well know before your client leave out the door that her nails gonna pop right the hell off. I don't care what kind of prepping you did, it's coming off. And nobody's gonna come back to you because they're gonna feel like they wasted their money, and they're gonna feel like you didn't know what you were doing. And that is a horrible feeling as a nail tech. So if you are a beginner and you're still learning and you're still having problems with lifting, I would advise you to keep practicing and keep your focus point on the nail prep and on the cuticle application. And also, if you are accepting clients and you are still learning, I would advise you to let them know that you are still learning, and just thank them for coming to you for the experience, and just let them know that you are still learning and you still have some problem areas, but also let them know that you will be glad to fix it. And of course, you're not doing it for free because you have to still pay for your products and stuff. That's obvious. But if they do have issues with the nails that you've done, just let them know that you'll be happy to fix it, because I had to do that a lot of times. And for real, when I first started out, I was doing them for free, y'all. But I was using cheap products though, like Super Nail, okay, and it wasn't shit. So I don't know, I was just having people that knew me and I was close with coming to me to get their nails done because I was not great. And honestly, I don't care how long you've been doing nails, every nail tech can tell you that they still have things that they're learning. It's always something that you're learning, and I think it's fun. My nails don't always come out the way that I want them to though. Like, it's still sometimes where I'm like, it could have been better. But yeah. So just taking that drill bit, going around the cuticle until I see her natural nail. you know, going around, and I'm lightly doing this. You do not want to be aggressive right here. You don't want to hurt them. You don't want to make them bleed. You don't want to burn them. You want this experience to be as smooth as possible. And if your acrylic application is smooth, then obviously you don't have to do much filing on the nail bed at all. You just lightly go over it. As you can see, I don't have to really do nothing. And that is a blessing. Once you get to that point where your acrylic application is smooth, that is the ultimate blessing. Because filing, oh my gosh, can take so much of your time. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have times where I be like, oh, I put that acrylic on way too thick. And I just be like, oh my God, I have to file. So just all I can tell you guys is just pay attention to what you're doing. And I'm just repeating the process throughout. Okay guys, so as you can see, I am done with her filing for both of her hands. I'm just going to go in with the buffer and smooth it out. It's imperative to buff as well. Just make sure that you have a smooth surface. You took the scratches out from your e-file or your hand file. So when you're coating that nail, it'll just be nice and smooth through your top coat or your polish, whatever you're doing with your nails. So don't forget to buff. And what I do to one hand, I always do to the same opposite hand. So I feel like even for her to get like a soft file, even though she didn't want too much definition in her nail, I feel like they still look good. I feel like they still came out good. So yep, just buffing her out. And once you're done buffing, just grab your dust brush and just dust her off. Yep, I just dust them off, and then I like to spray them with alcohol, just to get rid of any excess dust. Or sometimes I use my alcohol wipes and just do that. And as you can see me now, I'm just cleaning up the dust and putting it in my vent. But yeah, for the most part, she is ready for polish. My client ended up getting a turquoise polish, and I convinced her to at least let me chrome them. So yeah, that is it for how to do a refill. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you would like to see more videos from me, please continue to like them, comment, and subscribe. And also you can actually leave in the comments what you like to see, and I can make that happen for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.